doing? It's Tom here. I'm doing a little screen recording here. I want to talk about traffic, particularly something called a cashback traffic exchange or a cashback advertising company. What we have here on screen right now is Traffic Hurricane. Now, I haven't put any time into this one yet. Okay, it's been out for a few months. It is basically a carbon copy of the former Traffic Monsoon. Okay, just to give you a little background, Traffic Monsoon was the same kind of company, but Traffic Monsoon was headquartered in the United States. And they were making so much money that PayPal gave them a problem, a big problem where they froze their account. It's basically harassment by companies like PayPal. And eventually the SEC got involved because they were calling it an unregulated security because of the cash back thing. Now they're fighting it in court. I hope they win because it's government overreach, people. Government overreach. This thing was not a Ponzi scheme. It was not anything that they're saying. It was not an unregulated security. It was basically you would go in. Listen, this is what you would do with Traffic Monsoon. Let me bring up my blog. I have a post from around last year. I was doing pretty well with it. And I was only doing it part-time, right? Now, I had the sharing positions. Every sharing position costs $50, okay? And this was my my earnings from sharing, right? At that time. I had this until, I think the SEC pulled them down sometime around, I don't know, between October and December of 2016. So I still had a ways to go, and my balance was much higher than this when it got frozen. So anyway, this is what happens. And listen, these things happen. You just have to move on. Let me explain what these things are first, okay? What these things are is these are companies where they have a lot of members, millions of members all over the world. And most of the members are what you'd call a targeted audience because they're all into some form of internet marketing. Okay, they're into some form of internet marketing and or network marketing, stuff like that, online marketing. So they're already in the industry. They're already buyers of some sort, right? They've already, at the very least, they bought into the concept of making money online. Okay, of affiliate marketing, internet marketing, things like that. So you've got a targeted audience, and what you would do is you basically every sharing position was $50. You buy the sharing position, and it would mature in like 3 months or something, right? So over the course of that time, it would slowly pay you back. You would come back into your balance. The only really thing you need to do each day is surf the minimum number of ads on the site to keep your sharing position active, your earning position, okay? You would only earn that money back if you clicked on ads, and everybody has to click on the ads. And you're watching everybody's ads. Everybody's watching everybody's ads. So your landing pages or sites are in front of all these millions of people, and people do click and they do join other people, okay? That's the first benefit. Another benefit is that you're getting your money back. You're buying the sharing position. Now, you would get like 1,000 traffic exchange hits to your sites for that $50 ad pack, okay? And on top of that, your $50 would come back to you as $55. So basically it'd be a $5 profit. So, $5 isn't much, but you tell me anywhere where you could buy advertising and basically get the money back plus a little bit more. And that's basically a profit sharing that the company was doing to the members. Right? It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not illegal. Credit cards have cash back schemes. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? So anyway, I hope they win against the SEC. So far, it looks like the judge is not buying the SEC's reasoning here. I hope she, doesn't do an about face on that. So anyway, so what happened? You've got this thing. Now you can also with your balance, you can I don't want to use the word invest because it's not an investment, like as in a security. But basically, you can put that money that you're earning back into buying more ad packs, right, to increase your sharing positions. Now, when you do that, you're buying more of the advertising, okay? And that money is eventually coming back to you. So what people would do is they would get a few ad packs, and then they would basically use that money that's coming back to them to put back in to get more ad packs and build their positions, right? Now, the other thing is if you have active referrals, people who you refer to these companies, and they join under you, right, through your referral, your affiliate link, they become your team member, and anything they buy, you get a piece of. So that goes into your balance. So it can be very lucrative, okay, to be in these things. So let's go back now to Traffic Hurricane, which is basically a carbon copy. I've done nothing with this. Everything's zero for me here, right? I'm just starting with this. I resisted for a while only because I was busy with other things. I'm going back into some of these because they really are good deals. There's another one here called My Paying Ads, which is a similar, same thing. Again, I haven't done much with it. And then there's another one called Future Ad Pro. Same type of deal, okay? And they're basically all, you serve for a number of ads, you have your ads in the system, you watch other people's ads, and every day a little bit of that money you paid into the ad system comes back to you. And then you can rebuy and buy more of this advertising and build your position. And you can get referrals that pay you to all, and you can also build your position that way. Now, the whole idea here eventually is to get into a position where you take some of that money that's in the system to keep it going, right? To keep buying new ad packs because they eventually mature and fall off, right? So you'll have nothing if you don't buy more, right? So you take some of that money you're earning, you buy more to keep your position up, and then these guys log you out if you don't do anything on the site. That's very annoying. So I'm going to stay out for now because you don't really have to be logged in. So what happens is some of that money you use to buy more positions, to keep your positions active and earning. And then you can eventually get to a point where you're making, say, $10 or $20 extra a day, and you could take that money and withdraw it, and it can go into, you know, whatever, like a payment processor, into your bank account, something like that, or they have cards associated with some of these accounts, like a debit card. Then you could take that money and now go over and buy things like solo ads, paid clicks from traffic agencies to send to your online businesses to get even more referrals into your what you call your main program, your main business. So I have a page on my site dedicated to this. It's my traffic page. If you go to my blog, ipblogging.com, I think you can see that. Yeah. I have some of the screen blanked out here. If you go to the internet traffic thing right there, paid traffic sources. Now in there, it's a huge page. It's a lot of reading. It's really not that bad, right? I scroll through the whole thing in 10 seconds, 3 seconds. So basically, the first part of the page, I talk about how you need to be in all these programs. You really need to take advantage of all these programs. Then I go into where you can, you've got these things like these traffic exchanges, these cashback traffic exchanges. And then I go into paid click sources, right? Paid click sources where it's like you would take some of that money out and buy the paid clicks with it. Now that's if you're broke. If you're broke, what you do is you start out with these programs that cost nothing to get into, and then you have to buy the ad packs. I know it's $50 a pop, but you're getting that money back, and you get all those clicks for that money, and you get it back, and you get to put it back into the system to get more clicks and get it going on its own. So ideally, if you have a job, take a little bit out from your regular job and build these things up, and then eventually they'll run on their own. Okay, and then you can use the profit from that to buy even higher quality targeted clicks from traffic agencies. When I've got them all in here. People. I've done the work for you. These are sources that I use, okay? And they work over time. I mean, there's no magic button. You're not going to buy traffic and get like 1 million signups out of one click order. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, you've got real people coming to these things, and people are finicky, But over time it works. Okay, so you come to my blog, go through this thing, sign up for these programs, and get involved. Start building your business on the side. Build your business like I did with Traffic Monsoon, like you can do with these things, and be off to the races. It really is a simple concept. It takes a little bit of time to execute, but it is a simple process. Okay, you just, like I said, you get involved, you build up your position, you get your positions going on their own. You start to funnel a little money out into your higher quality click source, external click sources, and then again you will get signups into your main businesses, which hopefully pay higher commissions, right? Like whether you're in whatever it is, it doesn't matter what program it is, online opportunity program. And then you can even take that money and pour it into more traffic, because I'm telling you, traffic is the key. Traffic is the key. You will make no success in this endeavor if you don't have constant traffic. You need new people constantly looking at your businesses, okay? Because there is a turnover rate, like with any business. Not everybody's going to sign up. So you need to have constant supply, and luckily there is a constant supply out there. There's like 3 billion or more email addresses in existence. This is ultimately email marketing, people. Email marketing, where you're building your list. When people opt into your lead capture pages, they're supplying at the minimum an email. All right, and then they go on to see your presentation. But that email goes into your contact manager, into your autoresponder, and it sends follow-up emails on your behalf. And what they say is the average person doesn't decide to go into something until they've seen it at least 5 to 7 times. Okay, so it's email marketing. Now, if there's over 3 billion email addresses on the planet, all you need is a tiny, tiny fraction of that to be wealthy. All right, to sell to a tiny, tiny fraction of those people to be wealthy. So think about it. The numbers are definitely in our favor. Okay, so when go to my blog, follow me on Facebook, follow my other page, and get involved. Go to my links around this video. I'll put a link to my traffic page. I'll put a link to the main program, which actually ties a lot of this stuff together. It will tie these together, and I also have other share codes with my funnel system, which you should get a funnel system like I have. It's all on this page. In the beginning, I have a tools section saying, before you worry about traffic, get these tools. You need a system to work with before you could send traffic to it. Okay, and then you get involved in all these things, and you basically put your system together, your framework, and then you can go from there. And it just takes work, commitment, persistence, and you can do it. Other people have. Guy I know online who I'm affiliated with in several of these things, he was completely broke. He was an ex-military guy, completely broke, and he couldn't even afford, he says, Jersey Mike's sub sandwich at one point. And now the guy's clearing like $300,000 to $500,000 a year, and this is all he does is online marketing. Now, I fortunately was never in his position. I have a pretty good job. I have a 6-figure job. I work in New York City. I'm a commuter. I work in technology. But, I'm building my dream on the side here. So I can't go into it the way these guys do, all day, right? I'm at a regular job during the day. But fortunately, this is something you can build on the side. You get your blog, build your blog, get your funnel system, your marketing system, get signed up with these traffic things, and get going and start building it. And look at some of my other videos. I show my marketing system, my funnel system, how to customize sales funnels, build sales funnels. I got the share code. I show you how to do the share codes and all of that. So just let's work together, okay? All I ask is that you put your share in, your time. You have to do this. You have to work. You have to put time in. It's not just going to come to you on a silver platter. Anybody out there who's telling you you're going to make all this money without doing anything, pressing a few buttons, that's not true. The good news, though, is it's really not hard work, right? I've worked hard jobs in my life, hard physical labor, warehouses, handling, When I was a kid, I used to put pipe away. We'd unload pipe trucks full of long lengths of steel pipe, and push them into bins on hot summer days. Uh, that wasn't fun. So I know what it's like to work hard for a living. I know what it's like to what some people have to do to put food on the table for their families. Um, this will enable you to escape that, or to escape whatever personal hell you might be in. You just have to put the time in and build it, and you'll get there. And we'll do it together. I'm a real person. I'm a family man. You can see here with my daughter, and I'm an honest guy. I whatever I deal with, I believe in. I'm not doing it just for the money. I actually, not only am I working towards my independence in a way, but I want to get other people doing the same thing. All right. Life's too short to spend it worrying about money and how you're going to pay the next bill. So please check out my stuff and think about what I've just said. Rewatch the video if you have to. Get involved in these things. You can definitely change your life, right? And these things really do work. I get commissions online. These programs really do pay. I promise you that. But I can't promise you you're going to get paid, because I don't know what kind of work you're going to put in it. Your work, individual results vary because people vary and their work ethic varies. So think about it and hook up with me, and we'll see where we go from there. But like I said, get involved with these things. Sign up, get involved. Ideally, look, I know that everybody's got a story. Some people are really broken. They're trying to get out of that. If you've already got a job, that's probably ideal. So you have a little bit of your income you can get into getting something like this going. But even if you're flat broke, you can do it. It takes a little longer. It is a little harder, but you can actually make this stuff work, even with a shoestring budget, if you're smart about it. So I do have lower cost, like the marketing system. Look on my blog. Come to my blog here, right? ipblogging.com. Look at some of the articles, especially the ones that deal with, if you're really, really broke, free lead system. Well, free lead system is good, but at the minimum, I recommend this Lead Lightning. Again, go to my blog here, and you can get involved. If you want my help, you're going to have to sign up through me, though. I don't have time to help people who are going to sign up with another sponsor. And and the other thing is, all these things have great training included. Okay, so I can provide all this extra help as far as the knowledge and the stuff I've done, but you have to look at the training in these things, right? Now, Lead Lightning is good, but look at my funnel that's below this video, because the full-blown system is much better. So if you've got a little bit of a budget, go with the full-blown system, because the commissions are much higher, and you'll be on your way faster, and you can use your own custom domain names with it, which is very important when you're branding yourself, okay? So I'm not going to go too farther with this. I'll have other videos where I probably talk about something else related to this. Thanks for listening.